You ain't gonna know you ain't going to no school. You know, they might bring you some literature to the cell.
Yeah.
You locked in. You know?
Based on the height of the crime, based on the height of the case, and the national attention has gotten, should he go to PC? Just mind you, he's never did a day in jail. Like, this is all new to him. Would you suggest that he go to PC just to start understanding that he's locked up? He should go to Gen Pop and be with people.
Because this is a young man who national attention, got found guilty. Now you separated from your family because you have a mother and father. You separated from that, and now you don't know what's going on. So in solitary confinement, you in this cell by yourself, and that might wind up going, you know, whereas in Poppy, you get on the phone, call the family, you can talk to the family, you know, you can move around, go to the law library, you know, move around versus being in that one cell just going crazy.
Being in one cell, they say you got 23 in one. So you got 23 hours in a cell, maybe an hour for rec, shower time, all within that.
No, where in the feds, the shower in the cell.
Oh, the shower's in the cell. So you can, that's actually pretty good. Take a shower whenever you want.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you pass time? Does he get to still, like, do they give him the Bible? Can he get books?
He gonna get his religious stuff. Yeah.
So can he just read and go to school while in segregation?
You ain't going to no school. You know, they might bring you some literature to the cell.
Yeah.
You locked in. 23 and 1. Then he might have housing rec alone, meaning he can't have no cellmate. And when he go out for recreation, he by himself in a cage. So, but yeah, of course you could get all kind of books and literature. When I was in the shoe, that's how I did my bed. I had my religious stuff, and then I had my hood novels, my magazines. I had everything. You know?
Okay. Now let's say he does go to Gen Pop. He's amongst people. And just kind of lay it on me as far as even, you know, you come from a different past, but I'm sure you've seen people come in that was more green. Do people try to prey on a young man coming in that young, trying to get under his, you know, get him under the wing, you know, like, hey, bro, I got you, you know, whatever you need, let me know. Do they even play on his mind, like just see where he's at? Is that going to happen?
Of course, that happens. Yeah, man. A lot.
And again, he's a kid.
That happens. Matter of fact, man, I can see his face from Florida. Man, I can see the little youngster face. He was the youngest one in the compound. He was 19 or 20 years old in the feds in the compound with me. Yeah. He be with Kodak Black now. Man, I can't think of the. But the other one, El Chapo, he a rapper too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Chapo.
All of us in the fed together in the same dome. Yeah. So, man, he knew the little youngster I'm talking about too. He was part of what, like I said, with Kodak and them. But he was like 19, 20 years old, the youngest one on the compound.
Did he come in with issues like, all right, man, yeah, we going, or once the car protects you?
Yeah, the car protects you because you're from Florida.
Okay.
From Florida, you the homie, you from this part. It's different. Like I said, I can't speak, I don't know about Texas State. And he's from I know his father them from New Orleans.
His family, the whole family just got to Frisco, Texas to even go to the school within like a year or so before.
So he raised in New Orleans?
Yeah, so he's in New Orleans, everything.
Yeah,
and then they just got to Texas to kind of find a better life.
Okay. I'm here and look what happened.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, because that's crazy because I was speaking with a young man and I was telling him about moving. He was like, man, I want to get away. I said, man, move to Daddy said, man, I want to get hung.
Oh, man, I'm like,
nah,
kind of reputation?
Dad, I said, nah, bro. I said, I've been here 4.5 years, so it got to be good.
Yeah,
you know, ain't no real. I said, you think about them little heck towns, and but in the city of Dallas and moving around in different little parts, now you good.
Oh, yeah, no, Dallas is just as same as New Orleans.
So I got a partner, right? He in Georgia, and he was like, I said, but you gonna come to Dallas and visit me? He said, man, I don't want to come to this country. I ain't never cows and dirt roads. And I said, bro, you got that ain't the Dallas, bro. Come out of Georgia and come to Dallas and see. I say, bro, no. And me and he was talking today. I say, bro, Dallas have a football team, a basketball team, baseball team. I said, it's a big city, bro. He said, yeah. I said, yeah, man. I said, you need to come out of Georgia. You ain't never left Georgia. He said, yeah, you right, man. So he said, man, I'm going to come next month.
Okay.
So, you know, people just go off what they think.
Cows and
Yeah, I was like, Brian, I ain't never saw
boots.
that. But
Well, let me ask you this: when it comes to how much money, because again, this is a very publicized case, and they say the family raised over $600,000 via GoFundMe and the other apps. Does that information do you feel it'll travel with him into prison to where they look at him like you got money or your family got money? So I know you can't spend as much as you can spend in the feds as you can in state, but you can still, your family, your mama can still make some moves for you on the outside to help somebody knowing you got some money. Is that a burden for him to know like some money was involved with his case and that $500,000 was sent, over $500,000 was sent to his family?
Not really, because half dudes don't really know what's going on out here.
Oh, hold on. So they don't have like news on the inside?
Yeah, but they're not all publicizing that part. They just publicize he got trial, he got found guilty, blah blah blah. The reason why I found out about it because I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah, so most people in jail got the phone
that, but some people not really worrying about their part. They worrying about that boy. He'll put something down, so let's get him to run with us because he a little soldier. That's what they thinking now, you know. But for him, I just pray that he don't get caught up with a bunch of young dudes, and because a lot of people go to jail. They go to jail kind of scared, and then once they see people their equal, their age, or they meet a cellmate who start giving them the game, lacing them with stuff, they go to getting a little courage. They go to feeling it, then go to, they running around with the wrong crew, start getting high, gambling or whatever, calling home, mama, send me the money, da-da-da. Or you can run with a crew, and then they'll start pressing you. Man, get this here, man. Tell your people send some money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when they'll start using him to get to his people.
Yeah, they could try that. You got some people that'll try that. You got some people, man, call home, tell your people send that money, or we're gonna kill you in here.
Yeah, see.
You got that. You had that. But like I said, I don't know how Texas is around. I don't know if gangs pull up, religious Christians, Muslims, I don't know who pull up and because you gonna have Christians, you got a Muslim gonna try to pull up on them too, and like, come over here, brother. Come to religious service. Come. They gonna have people gonna try to grab him.
Yeah, I definitely see a tug of war kind of going on because of who.
No, I don't, because of the fact that once you get there, your mind gonna be on, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, or hold up, and he might get to a spot where, like I said, I don't know how Texas. He might go to a pen where he don't have that much outside or that much communication with the whole population.
That is true.
Like I said, we would have to talk with Dewberry or somebody from Texas that know their system.
Exactly. I'm gonna get with Dewberry.